Bellevue West completed the perfect 13-0 season with a 43-6 dominating victory over undefeated Omaha North to capture the 2016 Nebraska Class A state championship.
It was a tremendous feeling. You know, you put so much time and effort into coaching football and working with these young men, trying to make them better people, and to see that all culminate there on the 21st with the championship was pretty sweet. Honestly, I thought it would be a little bit more, though, feeling-wise. But, you know, I think all good coaches and good programs are the same. You work as hard as you can all the time, regardless of what you got, and you put it all in and see how the chips fall. And, you know, we didn't work any harder than we did the year before, where we came up just a little bit short, or even the first couple of years where we were 6-4 and 6-4. We just, you know, the kids made plays. It's much like the game last night when the money was on the line. That wasn't Belichick. It wasn't McDaniels. It was the guys making plays, and our guys made a lot of plays this last year to win a championship.
1, 2, 3, teamers! Let's go!
Head coach Michael Huffman loses some extremely talented seniors, but he's lucky to have a very good group of underclassmen returning with plenty of big game experience, including class of 2018 prospect AJ Forbes.
You know, my favorite thing about AJ is you won't find, and I'll go on record saying this, you won't find a kid that works harder than he does on a day-to-day basis. All the great ones play as hard as they can in games, you know, but practice, weight room, he's the guy that's going to, I mean, he's dripping sweat every single day. He's leading his teammates. He's played offense for us. He's played all defense last year. This year he's going to play a little bit more of both. We don't really believe in too much of two-way players, but when you got a kid like that, it's okay. I see him being a Division I football player.
As of right now, schools like Wyoming and Iowa are really hot on me right now. South Dakota and South Dakota State are also sending me a lot of stuff, and I've been on a lot of visits there. And Kansas State is sending me a lot of stuff. I think they're really interested in me. And then Iowa State is seeing me quite a bit too.
He's starting to stretch out a little bit. He measures 6'3", 278 at the Army Combine. So that pleased me to see that 6'3" mark. Hopefully he keeps stretching out a little bit more because the recruiters tend to like him 6'4" now. But man, he's a great place to start for our football team.
You know, right now, I really pride myself in a player who hustles to the end of the whistle. I pride myself into, you know, going out this year and making tackles downfield and chasing down wide receivers and chasing down running backs. And you know, I'm a really good run stuffer on defense. You know, I go and I get penetration, extend, and I make sure I tackle the back in the backfield. I had 10 tackles for loss this season and a safety. And so some things I want to improve on this year. I want to improve on a little bit my pass rush. I mean, I was a pretty good pass rusher. I had 2 sacks this year and a couple three pass deflections. But I want to make sure I want to be able to, you know, get to the quarterback instead of pressuring him. I want to be able to take him to the ground this year. And I just want to play faster this year as well.
Not only does he work hard, he's tough. And at the end of the day, to win football games in Nebraska, you got to have a bunch of tough kids. And, you know, you have to look no farther than number 57.
You know, in terms of when I go to college, I'll play any side of the ball that I can. You know, I pride myself on my versatility. I mean, I've played this year, I mean, in my high school career, I've played every position on the offensive and defensive line plus tight end. You know, and then I really pride myself on that. You know, I'll play anywhere that I'm asked to play. You know, that's what I'm just a team player. I'll play wherever I want to play, wherever I need to play.
Besides Forbes, Coach Huffman also says to watch out for class of 2018 offensive tackle Ty Reynolds and class of 2020 wide receiver Xavier Betts.
Ty's also going to be a 3-year starter. You know, he's long, he's lean, he's getting a ton of attention from the FCS schools because of that stature. He's going to have to put on some weight, but he wrestled 220. He'll shoot back up to 235, 240, and they're okay with that because they want to be able to put weight on him too. But there's another guy that plays through the echo of the whistle. You know, we are going to play him a little. He starts at tackle for us. We're going to let him play some spot downs at the defensive end just because he's going to be a handful because of his length. Xavier Best has me smiling really big just by saying his name. You know, as a 9th grader, he's one of the fastest kids on the football field. He needs to do that all the time, though, not just when he has the ball in his hands, and he got better at that the second half of the season. You know, it's not too often that a 14-year-old kid starts in the state championship game and comes up with some big plays, so we're really pumped about him. You saw he's got great height already. He's thick already. As he continues in our strength program, which we're very proud of, he's going to be special. He's got a chance to go big time.
And you know, Coach Huffman and his staff have their guys already working hard for 2017.
You know, we always believe in what's going on right now. We started December 1st, you know, and I kept telling them 2017 doesn't care what happened in 2016, and we lost a ton. We lost arguably the best football player in Nebraska in the last 15 years. Our defense had some amazing kids that were 3-year starters, and we got to prove ourselves. Yeah, we've got some really, really good players back. I love our receiving corps. We got our All-State quarterback, Joe Dolenchek, back, but we got to be able to block, and we got to be able to tackle. And these kids work hard, man. They don't want to be a group that lets off of what's going on. They want to be the next great team at Bellevue West, and we're confident in it.
Reporting from Bellevue West High School for HuskerOnline.com, I'm Greg Peterson.